Hi, welcome back to the channel. In this lesson, we'll see how to evaluate hyperbolic functions. It will be the first in a series of lessons, and I hope you share this with a friend who needs it. That way, you help us reach a wider audience. That said, let's get into class. Now, before we start evaluating these functions, I first want to introduce hyperbolic functions. There are three basic hyperbolic functions, like we have three basic trigonometric functions. First is sine, like we have sine. This is sine. The sine or the hyperbolic sine of x is given as e raised to power x minus e raised to the power of minus x over 2. The second is a cos or the hyperbolic cos of x. The cos of x is given as e raised to the power of x plus e raised to the power of minus x over 2. And the last is the tangent of x. Now, the tangent of x is given as the sine of x over the cos of x. So that my tan of x or hyperbolic tan of x is the same thing as e raised to the power of minus x or e raised to the power this plus x, sorry, minus e raised to the power of minus x over 2 divided by e raised to the power of x plus e raised to the power of minus x over 2. Let's move to another slide. So that my tangent of x will now be the same thing as e raised to the power of x minus e raised to the power of minus x over 2 times, this becomes 2 over e raised to the power of x plus e raised to the power of minus x. Now, 2 cancels 2, so that the tangent of x is the same thing as e raised to the power of x minus e raised to the power of minus x all over e raised to the power of x plus e raised to the power of minus x. Now, it's easy, it's not that cumbersome. Good way to quickly remember them is that when we talk of the sign of x, sign in between them is negative. But when we talk of the cos of x, the sign in between it is positive. While tangent of x looks like a combination of both sine and cos as usual. With that, let's evaluate some hyperbolic functions. Now, the first we have is to evaluate hyperbolic function that says sine of 0. The sine of 0 will be the same thing as e raised to the power of 0 minus e raised to the power of minus 0 over 2. It will be the same thing as e raised to the power of 0 is 1. That becomes 1 minus e raised to the power of minus 0 is same thing as e raised to the power of 0. That's still 1 over 2. 1 minus 1 is 0 over 2. Now, the next we are to evaluate for cos. To evaluate the parabolic cos of 2.156, which will be the same thing as e raised to the power of 2.156 minus e raised to the power of minus 2.156 over 2. Let's use our calculator. For my calculator, e raised to the power of 2.516 is the same thing as 8.6365. Now minus, cos is plus, sorry, cos is plus, this is plus, that will be plus e raised to the power of minus 2.156, that's plus 0.1158 over 2. Summing both of them together, the top values, that is 8.6365 plus 0.1158, will come up with 8.75, 8.7522 over 2. So that when we divide this, you come up with 4.376. 4.376. With this, I hope you understand how to evaluate functions. Like I said at the beginning, I'll be glad if you share this with a friend who needs it. Thank you for staying with us and see you in our next lesson.